Yo, what's Gucci? What's Fendi? What's Versace? What's poppin'? Brand new whip. Nah, fam. I just hopped in. You already saw the title of this week. The title is Accountability. But I couldn't handle this one by myself, and I had to bring a good friend of mine. We've been having this discussion for, I think, weeks, but I feel like we need to now spread the word to everyone else. So let me just introduce my friend Cliff. Cliff, what's up?
My G, how are you doing?
I'm G, my guy. Cliff, my guy. Just before we get into it, please, like, just introduce yourself for anyone who's listening. You know.
Yeah. My name is Cliff, the accountant.
Woo.
Other people know me as Chakunda Mutiza.
Mm.
Yeah, I went to Saints. That's where I know Majaya from, and
Mm-hmm.
I think we've been boys since.
Yeah.
Currently I'm doing a bit of accounting, and I have a 9 to 5 job, and I like to exercise as well, and I
Mm.
have quite a lot of things that I do, which
Mm.
which has resulted in a lot of people just asking for assistance here and there. I even have
Mm-hmm,
my own
mm-hmm.
podcast and this and that.
Mm.
And
Mm.
I think one of my biggest superpowers, right, is the fact that I'm never, 100% correct about everything. I don't know everything, and I'm wrong quite a lot. And the fact that I've accepted that, kind of
Yeah.
helps me with my day-to-day life. But yeah, that's me though. That's me, man. I
That's
love to learn,
that's
love to discuss, man.
that's
Yeah.
Cliff for you guys. Basically, and this guy is what, like 23, 22, 23 years
I'm
old.
22, bro. How can I turn
He's
23
22.
before you?
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, exactly. This guy is 22 years old. And for the ladies listening, because I know, yeah, he's that package that you don't find amongst the 22-year
Yeah,
olds. Yeah, he's so yeah. Any ladies that want to slide in, yeah, you can hit him up. And if he sees if you're worthy
different,
enough.
man.
But
Oh man.
anyway, okay, this is the issue. The thing is, we we were discussing. Wait, I don't know how this topic came up. Oh yeah, exactly. So that we give some context. So yesterday or 2 days ago, I don't know. I asked people. Oh, I asked guys specifically. Does it matter if your girl has a extremely high body count, maybe like 50 or something? And then for the most
Yeah.
part, most gents are like, nah, man, no, I can't deal with that. Right. Then I obviously asked Cliff this question, and he said the same thing. And he went on with his reasoning, right? And then I then said no, but a lot of girls usually say it's because you're insecure. Gents are insecure to say something like that, to say, why can't you be with me when I have a body count of like 60 or whatever it is, right? Right. And the man is
Better. Um,
anyway, and this guy's like, no, that's the problem. It's always now being put on the person and saying, you're insecure, and making it seem like it's their problem instead of taking accountability for your own actions. So now I want to pause there. Let's just like take me through that, so that we get into that whole accountability phase. But take me through that specifically, that situation.
yeah, man. I was talking about the principle because I had said that I actually do mind, that she has a high body count, simply because um, I believe in what I call principles, and
Mm.
if anyone can get it right, then what's the point of me going through all the labors? I think we were talking about this yesterday. If at my workplace everyone's getting paid say $200, whether they work or not, then what's the point of going to work? You know? So I was like, I can't be giving her the compassion, the love, the this and that if at the end of it, I'm just going to, get what everyone else is getting. You get what I'm saying? She might as well give me a friend. Because if she's saying that it doesn't matter to her, then what's the point, She can just be my friend, and I'll go to someone else. And I'm not shaming anyone who does that, or anyone that accepts that. It's fine. But once I say I don't want it, you can't make me feel bad for not wanting, because literally there's like what, flipping 8 billion people in the world, dog. if I don't want to, go to someone else, like literally, it's a matter of compatibility. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just probably not going to treat you the way you need to be treated, because at the back of my mind, I still have that thing, And speaking on insecurities, again, like
this one was a big one.
Exactly, bro. Like if you stay in a neighborhood where there's so much crime and this and that, and you're obviously gonna have burglar bars. You're always gonna have maybe a dog, right? Because security needs to come from without as well. You can only be as secure as your surroundings as well. And if you know yourself, it's no, and I can't do this. Why are you going to suffer just so that someone is happy? Nah, hey, man, you gotta be accountable for your actions, man.
No, wait. Okay, now let's make people understand what's the accountability factor, especially for this situation. Where is the accountability factor? Because someone may be like, "What do you mean I have to be accountable?" I was young and I was living life just like you probably were. So what's the issue? Where's the accountability?
Yeah, hey man, I love giving examples. Like that's literally my whole. Yeah, when it comes to accountability with regards to this is, the way we do things when we're young. Right, we go through primary school, nursery school, high school, all that stuff that we go through.
Yeah,
it's it's not as relevant now. Like no one's gonna ask you, "Hey man, did you go to high school? Did you go to this?" But there's certain points in time we have to add 5 plus 5. There's certain points when you have to do something. This is a color. You learn that in nursery. You learn that in high school, in primary, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Right. Those actions, right? They become relevant again. At this point in time, each time they brought up over and over again. So we can never just throw something away and discard it simply because it was done in the past.
Yeah.
Right. Those actions are going to have consequences. Right. And that's why you have to be accountable for your actions. You then have to come and say, no. I know I did this. I know it was wrong. And I've changed my ways. Right. But you can't then force someone to take care of that accountability with you and say, no. Everything you did was fine. It's perfect. Come to me. I don't mind. Right? That's not how things should work. You should be the one that says, no. I did this. I put you in this position. And, I understand whichever way you want to act. If you want to stay with me, that's fine. Right? This is what I expect if you want to stay with me. I expect you to be more definite in this.
Yeah.
But if you want to stay with me, that's fine too. I'm owning what I did, and I'm respecting that you don't want to be part of it. And it's that simple. It's really that simple. You saying,
But then
yeah.
wait, someone may like, but you're basically judging me. Yeah.
Of course, bro. Like, again, let me come at you with an example. If there's a flipping, what's called electric fences, right? And you give the first time. The very next time you even see the fence, you're going to like, no. I'm not gonna touch that. I'm not gonna touch that.
Because
What we do over time. Exactly. You over time you start to know this is not it. This is what you take historical data and then you come up with the conclusion. You extrapolate and you come up with the conclusion. So
Yeah,
there's no way I can look at you without assessing what you did back then. It's not like saying I'm better than you or what. No, no, no. I'm looking at what you did, and I'm using my own principles, my own this and that, to come to a conclusion.
Oh,
Whether or
okay.
not I can accept that. It's not kuti whether or not it's wrong. I'm not saying you are wrong, and or you are right. I'm saying, can I accept it?
According
And
to
I'm saying
your principles.
exactly according to my principles, not to yours, not to the next person. Because auntie isn't it's a relationship between the two of us.
Yes,
So if
yes.
I get accepted, then leave me alone, bruh. Like, God. There's
Okay.
8 billion people, yeah, man. Yeah.
People are
Mm.
emotionally bullying. Like this is emotional bullying, basically.
Yeah, man.
I guess the question now that we've set it up, is what is accountability? Because now someone will be like, what is to you? What is accountability? Just a rough
Man.
definition.
Yeah, man. And I was always terrible with English, but let me try. Like when I'm looking at something, it's just you recognizing that what you could have, what you do has, consequences, and it can also cause a reaction. So it's you
Yes,
just
yes, yes.
saying, I admit that I can be wrong. I admit that I can be this. And once there's an action that takes place, right, no matter what it is, that as long as it results from your actions, you take your part and say, okay, I did this. For example,
Mm,
when you're playing sport and you're passing the ball to someone, right? Whether or not it's a good pass, right, is usually determined by whether the person can control it, the person receiving it
yes.
can control it properly. So
Mm-hmm.
if I'm making that pass and it's bouncing and it's whatnot, it's just out of control, and then the guy receiving it fails to stop it, I need to say, no, 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 it's not just him. It's not his problem for failing to stop it. I'm the
Mm.
one that made the bad pass in the first place. Even if
Mm.
he stopped, right, and he does something cool with it, I should still acknowledge that my pass was bad and I can fix it somehow. I can go and try
Mm.
at practice. And that is what accountability is, simply saying, you know, in this whole effort, my part, I did it wrong or I did it correctly, but I need to fix this and this. And that's it. That's it, really.
Damn. I think you put that in an actually not to summarize that well with the example. See, Cliff loves to use examples so that you really see the picture. And that's good because a lot of people when they don't see the picture, they just quick to be defensive. Um
She did.
I think
She did.
I think the thing is we live in a society where there's a lot of people, man, that like to play a bit of a victim card. One because of the movements that are there. Two, because maybe the way most of us grew up, it's um maybe you grew up in a household where no matter what, your parents were never wrong, and you kind of
Yeah.
incorporated that. That whole I'm always right, and even if you messed up, you don't want to take that accountability to say, you know what, maybe I'm the one. Not maybe I did this, own up to whatever I did this ABC, and I can improve on it. And I guess the reason why it's because it's such a sour taste. It's so hard. It's so it's like you've degraded yourself to this punitive person where you
Yeah.
just y- and you think that now people look at you in such a way that they don't respect you. But I think taking accountability, you probably
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
more respect than that.
Yeah. What that, bro? You're right.
Mhm.
Um, you know, accountability. What's great about it is we like to hold other people accountable, right?
Yeah.
We do that a lot with all these things, calling people out. especially on social media and all these
Yeah,
quotes and
definitely.
posts and stuff
Uh,
like that. But it needs to start with yourself.
mm,
If you say you're gonna wake up at 5 to run, right? Because you're overweight, or maybe you've got a race later on, or um, you know, you've got a flipping match later on or something.
yeah.
If you don't do that, are you going to sit down and be like, nah, I did the wrong thing. Hey, Tapua, man, I did the wrong thing. Yeah, you know, that means no cookies for you today, man. No cookies for you today. You didn't run like you said you're gonna run. That's not it. You didn't study like you said you're gonna study. So no TV until
Uh,
you finish reading the 2 chapters you said. That's what accountability is, bro. If you can do that with those small things, you know, then you can actually start to do it with bigger things. You look at it. Okay, I said by 25, I was gonna have a house and this. And why do I not have that? Why do I not? Is it out of my control? If it's out of my control, that's fine. But if it's something that I did, then I should be able to note it down, reflect, and okay, yeah, okay, I can fix it. Let me do this. The things of the past, yes, they're in the past, but I can try and fix it. I can try and change things. I I I
mm.
don't believe in this. That's just who I am. Ah, damn. That's
Don't
just
get
who
me
I am.
started. Oh my! I hate that. This whole That's just who I am. Statement. It one makes you become lazy and say, you know what, I'm just content and just stay like you're not trying to improve yourself. That's what it tells me. And it tells me it's just saying that, you know what, no matter what, um just take it like it is. It's like there's this example you gave, a great example you gave. Yeah, kugeza. Okay, let me say it in English for the South African listeners. So kugeza means bathing. Anyway, so imagine you don't bath, right? Right, or your bathing is just there, and you smell, and then you be like, you know what? That's just who I am. What the fuck, dog? No, 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 no. Can you improve yourself? Can you improve your hygiene? This just that's just who I am talk. It's such a lack of accountability talk that makes people very lazy and very entitled. I don't know. Maybe that's just me thinking, but fuck, man. I don't like that. Nah.
No, you're right, bro. You're
Nah.
right.
Mm-mm.
Hey, do you remember that show? What's it called? And the Revenge Body. Yes.
Revenge Body.
Yeah. Hey,
I
yeah.
don't know this show. Which show is this?
It's about what you call it? It's Revenge Body with Khloe Kardashian. Yeah.
Oh,
Where
Revenge Body. Yeah, I just googled it. Yeah, what about
yeah,
it?
you remember, right? Where they have
Yeah, she was fat
the
and then
people
she
trying to
got
get
dumped.
bodies.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So, what you call it? I used to watch it and be like, yes, these guys are changing their lives. It's great, the people that dumped them, they're so bad. Those guys are evil. This and this. And then when I changed my mindset and I was like, each person can be accountable for their own action. I
Mm-mm.
looked at it and I was like, wait, so
Wait.
you went and you were eating and you got overweight, you didn't take care of yourself and all that, and you still wanted this guy to stay, you still wanted this girl to stay.
Mm.
And
Like,
then now you're going to be the victim on TV. What the hell is this? Honestly speaking, bro. Ah,
wait,
jeez.